How's it going, everybody? It's Charlie and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope everyone's having a great weekend so far. It's FA Cup weekend, guys, as Leeds United take on Cardiff City away in the FA Cup tomorrow afternoon. I believe it's a 2 o'clock kickoff down in Cardiff. Now, I know everyone's thinking Leeds away at Cardiff, it's going to be the same old story. Let's hope not, though. Obviously, Marsh did say in his conference that he's going to field a strong side, so hopefully that is the case and Leeds can progress further than the third round for the first time in about 5 or 6 seasons. Just before we get into the preview, please smash that like button, please subscribe and share all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And we'll get into it then. Leeds against Cardiff. Now, as I did just say there, we do have a terrible record away at Cardiff. I think the last time we played them there was first game when it resumed after the lockdown and everything back in the Championship. We had 9 games to secure promotion. We're all on a high, weren't we, for that first game back, and we got beat 2-0 at Cardiff. But look, obviously, I'm not really going to talk about Cardiff as much, obviously, because I don't really follow the Championship now, for obvious reasons. I just want to focus on us now. I've seen a lot of people saying that they'd like a cup run. I'm very 50-50 about if I want a cup run or not. I think I'd like to win this one and just get further than the third round. But in terms of a long-term cup run, I just think we've got bigger fish to fry, in my opinion. I think the Premier League is so tight at the minute in terms of whereabouts Leeds United are. And I think we need to prioritise staying in the league and just getting a bit higher up the league. Now, just very briefly around transfers, obviously I'm sure everyone's seen from a lot of outlets at the minute that Leeds United are very interested in Hoffenheim forward. I can't remember his first name, I really do apologise, but it's Gunter, I think his last name is. Having a decent season at Hoffenheim, we'll need to pay about 30-35 million quid, but apparently talks are progressing at the minute and it's coming from a lot of decent sources. Hopefully Leeds can get that done. If we can get that done and progress higher up the league, I would much rather that than have a cup run. Saying that though, if we did get a cup run, obviously I would get behind it. But if I had to pick out of the two, it'd be to be comfortable in the Premier League all day long. I think there's other teams that are a bit higher than us that know that they're probably going to finish in mid-table that will fancy a cup run, and I can completely understand that. I just think teams like us, West Ham, Everton, Southampton, even though they did win earlier on, didn't they, Southampton, but like Forest, for example, I think they got beat 4-1 by Blackpool today. Like, that just shows you that they've probably fielded a weakened side. They're focused on staying in the Premier League, or trying to anyway, just like we are. Obviously, Everton as well, they got beat by Scum last night. So, look, I can understand why certain teams want a cup run, but I think teams like us need to prioritise the league. Obviously, as I mentioned, hopefully he'll go with a fairly strong lineup tomorrow, just to give players a run out. Obviously, we'll see Max Verber tomorrow, I think, even if it's as a sub. I think we'll see him, and it'll be exciting. I'm quite intrigued, actually, to see if Jesse plays him as a centre-back or as a left-back. I hope he plays him as a left-back. I think you'll probably see the likes of Cody Drame, the likes of Llorente, maybe Darko J being there. But I do think the majority will be first-teamers, because I think Marsh said that Kinnear had said that he wanted a cup run, which, regardless of what me or what any fans think, if the CEO is saying that he wants a cup run, then I think Marsh will field a fairly strong team. And you'd think that with a fairly strong Leeds team against an average Championship team, that it should be a comfortable afternoon for Leeds. But something tells me that it won't be. Even if we win, we'll probably make it hard for ourselves. And yeah, look, in terms of a real in-depth overview of Cardiff, like I said, I'm not even sure where they even are in the Championship at the minute. I don't follow it. I couldn't tell you who's a threat for them. I couldn't tell you which area of the pitch we need to be targeting to have joy, because I'm not trying to say that Leeds are the best team in the world by any means, but we should be beating Cardiff fairly comfortably, even with a weakened team. So I'm fairly confident that Leeds United get this win. It's just obviously moving forward, I would like us to prioritise the league. But again, if Marsh has been told certain things by those higher up, then he'll obviously comply with that because he is their puppet anyway, isn't he? With all the comments that he comes out with, which you can just tell is blatantly from the board. Like I said earlier, if we can bring that Hoffenheim forward in, if we can bring that left back that I mentioned on my transfer upload yesterday, Milos Kerkez from AC Milan, then yeah, I'll be a little bit more optimistic. But Max Ferber is not enough. It's a good signing, but it isn't enough to solve the issues that Leeds United are having at the minute, in my opinion. Like I said, that this Hoffenheim forward would be a really good addition. So yeah, look, as for tomorrow, I'm excited about it. I am, FA Cup weekend, there's a lot of good results always happen in the FA Cup. Like I said, I would like us to win this game just so we can actually get further than the third round for a change. But if we lose, yeah, it is what it is. As long as it's not embarrassing, then it is what it is. We can focus on the league. It's that old cliche saying, isn't it? But yeah, look, as for a score prediction in this one, I don't know. I do think we'll concede because you have to just plan for Leeds United to concede in a game. But I think we win this game 3-1. I think it'll be a fairly comfortable 3-1 as well. Like I said, we haven't got a great away record at Cardiff, but that was when we were in the Championship. We've got different players now. We've got a different squad, and as much as our depth isn't great, it's probably much better than what Cardiff's is. So I will go with a 3-1 Leeds United win. Hopefully we can progress to the fourth round for the first time in about 6 years, which is mental. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, guys, please smash that like button. Please subscribe and share all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And I'll see you for my match review after the game tomorrow night, people. Cheers.